All right, what's up? What's up, everybody? Happy, what are we on? Wednesday night, February 12th, year of our Lord, 2025. So I'm a huge weather geek. And I'm a big weather geek. I use Radar Omega when I'm on my computer here. And this, I believe, right here is a huge tornado. This correlation coefficient, this shows objects in the atmosphere that should not be there. And when they are blue like that, it usually means there's a fair amount of debris being thrown up around everything. Damage reconsider. Are there any drivers? Oh, I can't show the drivers anyways. There's a couple of drivers down here, but they're not, I'm not able to show them. It says that I'm not allowed to. Let me look here at the storm. Oh yeah. Kind of wind got here. See what it looks like on. Well, there's no hook. Hang on, let me get rid of that. Are there any radar stations closer? Actually, you know what are they going to do? I don't care. Let me see if they're showing anything. Oh, it's nighttime there. You can't see anything. But yeah, this right here looks like it could turn into a pretty big storm. Hey, what's up, Darren? See if there's any stations closer. I think we're already on the closest station. Yeah, Mobile, Alabama. Let me look at that correlation coefficient. Yeah, that's terrible. There's probably a lot of debris being thrown up around. Oh, I'm just checking out. Looks like a possible tornado here in Mississippi. This correlation coefficient, which is what I'm on right now, this shows objects in the atmosphere, and when it's these type of colors like blue and stuff like that, that usually means it's a fair amount of items in the atmosphere that shouldn't be there. Oh yeah, base velocity. Yeah, when you got red and greens mixed like that. Awesome. What part of America are you in? Are you up north here? I think that's where they're getting snow right now. Yeah, I'm a big weather nut. Oh, you're in Canada. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. You are in Canada. That's right. Forgot about that. But yeah, it looks like there's a... Hopefully it's not too bad, but based on what I'm looking at here on radar, especially this little piece right here, all the red and green mix, that's bad. Let me see what the... Yep. Vertical liquid, and what do the equitops look like? Oh yeah, pretty big cloud tops. One thing I like about this this system here, I can do like 3D mode where it shows it like it shows like the volume of the storm. I think that's pretty dope. And then it has another piece to it, this volumetric. It doesn't always work. Oh, there we go. You can like zoom in and kind of see it like in 3D. I think that's pretty dope. All right, anyways, let's let me turn this off. Do what we came here to do. All right, cable A, cable B, cable that. All right, let's get the game on. Actually, I'll put the game on and the game sound. All right, let me get this rolling here. Get Air Dolomiti. Have all the information in. Very good. Let me update SimBrief for the correct time. View flight. All right, use current time.
At our 9 o'clock, we have the stunning Lake Geneva.
This system has been doing this all the time. Like say intentions just kicks on automatically by itself. All right, that looks good. Runway 25 left. That looks okay. Kilograms. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh yeah, let me adjust the time here. Make it an hour from now. All right, generate flight. All right, very good. Life's pretty good today. You know, I'm a little bummed out that I'm starting my new job. Well, I didn't say I'm bummed out for starting my new job, but it's been kind of nice, like not doing much. But you know, I know that only can last for so long. So yeah, I start my new job tomorrow, which is fine. I'm somewhat excited for it. I mean, I don't want to sound like I'm not thankful. I'm thankful that I have a job. But it's been very nice the last little while. Not really doing much during the day unless I choose to do it. I really need to win the lottery. That would be awesome. I'd be such a responsible rich person. I wouldn't be one of those folks that like all the money's gone in a few years. I've seen a lot of those stories on like TLC and Discovery Channel and stuff like that. I mean, how do you go through $80 million? Or like, that is nuts. How do you go through that in 5 years? I mean, even if you were like the worst drug addict possible and you were spending $1,000 a day. Well, actually, yeah. I mean, even if you spend $1,000 a day, that's only $350,000 to $400,000 a year. In 5 years, that's only $2 million. I mean, you know, you'd probably die before you spent that much money from doing that many drugs. I don't know. All right, now this plane took off in the morning, so we'll take off like around sunrise. But for now, we'll leave the lights on. All right, let me get the cart over here. Let's turn U on. Cable B is already on. That's good. Let's request U. Air Dolomiti. I love that they put the tail number that I put on. I love that they changed that. It's awesome. This is the tail number from the real flight. At least that's what it shows on flight stats. And look at that, they got fully automated carts here. No drivers needed. Well, maybe they need a driver. Just took out my whole front tire. That's good. Just park it right on the axle. Great job, guys. This is our new front tire. Do you like it? It's way more versatile than the old front tire. All right, let's get the airplane turned on. Battery. Oh, hang on a second. That GPU not gonna work. We need this one here. GSX GPU is no. Very good. Main panel, overhead panel, pedestal. Empht, Ift, Emph, Icus. Let me get rid of this art from Sex. Go ahead and get our flight plan pulled in here. Should be on kilogram. Still, let me see here. Metric units. Yep. Okay. Aircraft. Okay, very good. Go to flight details, and sim brief. mark, check mark. Click on start.
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Got it. Runway 16. Dry.
Fuel truck is in position.
All right, start fueling, buddy.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it. Boarding requested.
All right, let's go ahead and flight plan. Menu. All right, performance initial. One.
Do you want to board crew? Crew bus is coming.
Yeah.
Hello, Captain.
That's
We
not
are
right.
ready for pushback.
Flight plan.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Where's the normal screen that I go to in the beginning? I don't see it. Here we go. Okay. So we have what is it? DLA?
Pilot's boarding starting.
DLA8067. 8067. West.
Crew boarding starting.
Might need to start this over. Yeah, let me restart. Hang on one second. All right, very done. Get the card over. That's connected. Let's turn batteries on. pistol. Nav lights. Turn the dinging off. MSFS. Takeoff. MSFS. Bring the flight plan in. Check mark. Check mark. Departure. Looks dry right now. Start the specs.
Refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Performance. Good. F. LA.
Fuel truck is in position.
6.
Please
7.
don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it. Please use your boarding requested.
Get our flight plan pulled in.
Do you want to board crew?
Yep.
Crew bus is coming.
Alright, apply active.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Everybody working hard on the ground, I see. Oh, you know what? I have the traffic injector. Let me get that started.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
It's now running. Truck is gone. Alright. Flight plan should... Yeah, I think they could have handled it too. To be honest, I really think they could have. It doesn't seem like it's that heavy of an ad. I think they would have been fine with it. Alright,
Pilot's
runway
boarding starting.
16C. LOWG 3H. Fly. And for our arrival, how you been, Tario? Everything been pretty good?
Crew boarding starting.
Select runway. 5 right, which is subject to change, and ILSD. And we have 6. Apply that. Flight plan. No discontinuities or anything. Everything good. Alright, very good. So flight plan is done. That UNH is 1020. Let's plug that in. Already plugged in. Good. Airport are we at right now?
Your passenger's bus is coming.
LOWG. Let's do a taxi chart. Let's do airport. And departure. Kilo 3H. I think that's this one here. I'm gonna double check that with Navigraph. See what chart number they say. Ten E's. Let's leave Navigraph. You're on 10 3D. Very good. So that's good. Go back and save some seats. What's up, Gretchen? How you doing, baby?
Passengers boarding starting.
Can't really see the engine from here. Oh well. Alright, we'll do this seat. I think it's Control Shift 1. If I remember correctly from this one. Get out of my way, bitch. Ah, I can't move.
Hello?
Too fat.
Welcome on
Can't
board.
move through the seat. Pretty futuristic looking bus, isn't it?
This way.
Right, Control Shift number 2.
Boarding pass, please.
These look like pretty chill seats, man. Air Dolomiti knows how to put seats in airplanes, man. These things look like suede and leather, man. It looks pretty nice to sit on. Sit on that seat naked, man. Let that suede hit my butt.
Hello.
Probably feel pretty nice. I'd probably get thrown off the airplane if I sat on the seat naked. Not naked, but like from the waist down, maybe. Alright, Control Shift 4.
Hello. Welcome on board.
Alright, number 1 works.
Hello. Hello.
2 works. 3 works. And number 4 works. Alright, very good.
This way.
Contact say intentions.
This way.
Get our clearance.
This
See
way.
what the ATIS is.
Hello. This way.
Temperature -1. Dew point -1. QNH1020. Density altitude -700 feet.
Information Oscar.
Transition level 105. Arriving and departing runway 16 center.
Welcome on
Advise
board.
on course heading.
Boarding pass, please.
Altitude.
Alright, let's contact the center. What was it? Information Oscar.
Boarding pass, please. Hello.
Graz Center, Dolomiti, 8607, requesting IFR clearance to Frankfurt with information Oscar.
Clearance will request. Stand by.
Hello.
Dolomiti 67. Information Oscar is current. Cleared to Frankfurt via the Milk 3 hotel departure, then as filed. Departure runway 16 center. Initial climb to 5,000. Departure on 121.33 squawk 4246.
Cleared to Frankfurt via the MILG 3H departure, then as filed. Departure runway 16 center. Initial climb to 5,000. Departure on 121.33 squawk 4246. Dolomiti 607. Graz ramp, Dolomiti 607 requesting clearance for pushback and engine start.
Ground to flight deck, good morning. Tug is on its way. Let me know when you're ready to start pushback.
Alright, very good. I don't think they're actually going to do anything.
Unfortunately, there seems to have been an issue with the pushback instructions.
That's what I thought.
This may well be a bug. Please report the issue via Fresh Desk or Discord.
It's a bug, bitch. Alright, calculate. And let's send our manifest over so Giga Chad can put it in. He's going to put in all our stuff. Go to radio, put on our transponder. Well, hello again, Mr. Chicago. What's happening, bro? We got Giga Chad putting in all the info. All right, flight director. I don't really remember what we're going up to tonight. Let's put on the APU. Sterilize, fasten belts. Oxygen is good. Once the APU is on, we'll get rid of the unit outside. Dolomiti. All right, let's get rid of the ground cart. Get rid of the fuel chocks. Let's close the doors up. Engine covers, cones, safety pins, all that. Back up. All right, very good. Is Giga Chad done? Looks like Giga Chad is done. Put on the beacon switch. I think that will activate pushback. See? Yep.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Nice, dude. I'll be saying that tomorrow for the first time in a while. I'm just getting home from work. And me getting home, I guess, would be just walking into another room. Since I'm still working from home. All right, we're going to try nose to the left. I don't know if it's going to do it or not.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Okay. We're right over here. No, we're over here. Need to go up here. And let's push this center button here. We can control the center screen. See what? I think we're climbing to 40,000 feet actually. Let me see this again. Yeah, we are going to 40,000. And let's just put it. We'll just put 40,000 in now.
Please set parking brakes.
All right, let's fire up an engine. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I think we're moving back to Team 2020. I just can't deal with the headache and the heartbreak of 2024. It's enough already. What is my altitude?
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Roger, Dolomiti 607 requesting taxi clearance to 16 Center.
Ground to flight deck. Contact ground for taxi clearance to runway 16 Center.
There is no ground, so we'll just contact the tower when we get up there. All right, very good. All right, let's taxi out. Let's nose light. Turn off the APU. We just look at the systems real quick. It'd be good. Check out our flight controls. Flight controls, free and clear. Mr. and Mrs. Hydraulics, they look good. Fuel is tasty. Synapses are fired up. People can breathe. Good. One. Park and brake off. You gotta make a big U-turn. We're gonna go down through this in between the airplane and the building, I think. Should have room for that. Anybody find out why that military plane crashed out in the Pacific today? I saw some pictures of it. It was like nose straight down to the ground. I think both pilots are okay. They both ejected out. But I haven't seen anything yet. I hear you. There was some news from United the other day too. Yeah, I don't know. Probably you would know more than me about that. But yeah, when I saw a couple of pictures of it on X, and I mean, like, it was like nose diving, like worse than one of my landings. Like, it was like straight down. Showing that it's on. Let me it's here. So it's cable. I might have to switch headphones. Now I can hear it a little bit. Let me switch headphones real quick. 1 second. I like using my Xbox headphones because they're way more comfortable. And it's got a deeper bass, like a good sound to it, but not everything comes through. Maybe the frequency I just can't do it. on, I got to go to my settings real quick for headphones. We're gonna Plantronics. More tornado warnings. Holy shit. Hang on one second. Let me see if any more correlation coefficients are showing up. There's a little bit. Let's go to the tape real quick. So these blue marks right here, they really shouldn't be there. That's probably debris in the air. You can see the winds are starting to dance. When these two colors start dancing, that's usually when bad things happen to good people. Looks like it's starting to get a little bit of a hook to it. Bad news down in Mississippi tonight, man. There's been a lot of tornado warnings down there. I am, as much as of an aviation geek I am, I might be more of a weather geek. Trying new music, but doesn't really seem to be playing much. This damn music. This kind of music. All right, let's just go back to jazz. Free jazz. I'll just put on what I had before. Why did we stop again? Oh no, we didn't stop. Just my screen. Once the game show music gets past, it'll go into jazz. Alright, sorry about the little bit of a hang up getting to the runway. I was trying a new channel for music and it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I'm a big weather geek. I started becoming a big weather geek when I was leaving my kids at home. So like when they would get home from like 5th grade and 6th grade and things like that, or 4th grade and 6th grade, I'd still be at work down the road at the insurance office that I worked at. They do, absolutely, yep. So I started really following like how to read all the different radars and what the different types of radar mean, and I'm still very much a novice at it, but I know enough to see danger. Yeah, we're going to land this in Frankfurt and then take the bullet train to Kiel, Germany, which is all the way up north. That's about a 30-minute train ride. Graz Tower, Dolomiti 8067, currently holding short, runway 16, center requesting departure clearance.
Dolomiti 67, runway 160, line up and wait.
Did you say line up quick? Oh, line up and wait. Okay, line up and wait, I got it. Graz Tower, Dolomiti 067. We're currently lined up and waiting. Runway 16 center. Buster, don't do. Not hear me? Graz Tower, Dolomiti 067, currently waiting on runway 16 center, ready for departure. One AI. The right frequency? Oh yeah, I sure do. Alright, I'm gonna give him like another minute. I'm just gonna take off. Yeah, maybe. Maybe I had to get another cup of coffee. Radar contact pending. Graz Tower, are you there? Dolomiti 067.
Dolomiti 67, runway 160, line up and wait.
I'm lined up and waiting. When can we take off, please? Dolomiti 067. Is there traffic we need to worry about? Right. Give him a minute, I guess. Cabin crew, take your seats for departure. All right, I'm almost done waiting. Cabin crew, take your seats for departure. Nobody's talking to me today. I don't like it. Everybody's ignoring the captain. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta mute myself. Alright, I'm just gonna take off. Get it long enough. Park and break off. Maybe that's why they wanted us waiting. There's an airplane on the runway. Oh well. Y'all dampener on. Light level change, autopilot.
Dolomiti 67, contact departure on 121.33.
Graz departure, Dolomiti 067, currently climbing through 4,000 feet.
Dolomiti 8067, Ljubljana radar identified. Clear direct WG 603. Climb flight level 210.
Flight level 210, Dolomiti 067. I don't know where our flight attendants are. I was trying to trigger them by, not trigger them like how blue hairs get triggered, but like trigger them like so they can do something, but yeah, that is a lot of low level fog.
Contact Vienna info on 134.625.
And info, Dolomiti 067, currently climbing through 8,000 feet. I love this airplane.
067, Vienna info identified. Graz, Feldkirchen by Graz. QNI 1019.
What the hell did you just say to me? What'd you just say to me, pal? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. I thought it was just really on the ground that you have to do it. So when they hand off here, like when they say contact Vienna, I gotta say contact Vienna. Okay. Okay, that works. I can do that. I can play that game. See, like, I'm looking at my volume sliders right now, and the music is like 70% of what the game is and what my voice is, but the music is so overpowering to everything else. Like, it feels like the music is like way louder than everything else. But that's not what I'm visually, that's not what I'm seeing, but audibly these headphones make it sound like the music is overpowering everything. Okay, so it's not just me, it's weird, isn't it?
Dolomiti 8067, Vienna info. Climb flight level 330.
Climb the flight level 330, Dolomiti 067. Yeah, it looks good on my end. But it's just the way I hear it. It's something that's why I tried switching headphones. Oh, I didn't fix the barometric pressure shit. And I didn't push the clock button. Holy shit. The damn clock. Clock always gets me. Boy, that's so nice looking with the clouds in between the valleys and all that. That's nice. So this landing tonight could be very interesting. Unless we get vectored in, but if we're going to do the landing that is currently programmed, it's pretty interesting. You know how some of these European ones are. You go up, you go around, you snake down, and then make another U-turn. Did you get a lot of snow? We didn't really get any snow.
Climb flight level 400.
Climb flight level 400, Dolomiti 067. We were supposed to get like close to 10 inches and we barely got anything. Alright, so we're looking at 10-2F or... That doesn't have the numbers. Looking at for E-190. Looks like this. It's 2F. Yep, 10-2F. That's the one we're looking for. Then we need ILSC for 25 right. Left or right? Let me see here. 25 right. There we go. You guys in Chicago are supposed to get blasted with snow from what I saw on the radar. Speaking of radar, let me check out Radar Omega again and see if there's new. Oh yeah, Chicago's getting blasted with snow right now. Look at all that snow in Chicago. Oh, that's a heavy band of snow right here. Getting ready to hit the city. This is bad right here. That's real bad. Oh, well, maybe a little bit of debris right over here. But yeah, that's bad right there, man. Oof. Yep, the winds are dancing with each other. Damn, those mountains look good. Jesus. I think this game looks better than 2024 sometimes. That's nice, man. What kind of pie did they get you? You know, me being a big guy, I like pie. Was it like a Boston cream, or was it like an apple pie? Like, what'd they get you, dude? Yeah, no problem, Darren. Do your thing, dude. I'm not going anywhere. Not for a little while, at least. Oh, I can't go wrong with any of those. I haven't had pie in a while in general, but I haven't had key lime in a long time. Key lime pie is some pretty good shit. All right, I'll be back in, I don't know, maybe 60 seconds or so. Was great. Whew. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know when you hold it in for a while, let it go. Oh my god. It was like heaven on earth for about 30 seconds. Hey, did anybody see that article I put up in Discord about the transgender rats or whatever it was, transgender gerbils? Did anybody see that story I put up last night? About how the NIH currently has 15 grants open studying transgender rodents. What the fuck do they need to study transgender rodents for? What the fuck is going on? How the hell is studying transgender rodents gonna help anything? I mean, what the fuck? Seriously, like, what in the actual fuck? WTAF. Alright, let's go up front and make sure we're not overspeeding or still climbing. See when we're supposed to start descending here tonight. Top of descent looks like it's right after DF406. Oh yeah, I will. I guess I could put it on now. Oh no, I don't need to put it on now. I'll wait till flight level's over. But yeah, I will. Yeah, I made that mistake when I first got into this airplane the very first time I flew. I was like, why the hell am I overflying? Like overspeeding. I forgot to push the auto throttle button. Alright, so DF06. Say 408. think I can put in altitude here. Let me try that here. Let's do 0.77, 31.5. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't think I could put in a an altitude or anything there. No, no worries. We'll probably get vectored down anyways, like we normally do. Alright, we currently have it on flight management mode for the speed, even though there's no speed in here. I'm sure it's in one of the other pages. Got it. So I think we got a little while. We could probably speed the cruising up. Let me see where we're at here. We're not descending until about here. G3X. Oh, I haven't used that one in a while, the G3X. If you go to your VNAV page, if you set up VNAV, in the flight plan, it should give you a top of descent marker in that system. Are you like using one of the X-Craft or like the X-Cubs or whatever they're called? I think that's the new system in those airplanes, the G3X. Yeah, you got to get the VNAV and program in what the top of descent is. Yeah, either in your flight plan set up a top of descent, or I believe it's in the VNAV page with that system. I don't know offhand, but I could stop the flight if you want, and we can look at the G3X. Here, let me. You know what? Let me see if I can find out while we're flying. Hang on a second. Let's see here. Yeah, you should have a VNAV page. Let me see if I can find it for you. Should be under flight planning. Flight plan, adding waypoints, weather information, aircraft symbols, Sirius, roll engagement, vertical navigation target capture.
Dolomiti 67, expect the Dep 1 Alpha arrival. I'll call your descent in roughly 5 minutes. If you'd like to descend now, just say the word.
I'll go, when I'm done this flight, I'll go to a plane that has the G3X and open it up and try to show you. We'll wait for you to start our descent. Dolomiti 067.
Dolomiti 67, cleared for the Dep 1 Alpha arrival. Whenever you'd like to descend, flight level 340.
Dolomiti 067 descending to flight level 340. Yeah, no worries. Sorry I can't do it now. But yeah, there's a VNAV page somewhere in there. I haven't used that system in so long. I can't visually play it back in my mind because I haven't used that system in so long. It's an odd system to learn because it's way different than a lot of the other systems that are out there. Cabin crew, we've begun our descent to Frankfurt. Yeah, he's not working tonight. Our German guy, our German gal Mara. Let's see if Sarah's working. Sarah, what's a good place to get Kielbasa in Frankfurt?
I'm sorry, but I can't provide information about specific businesses or places to eat.
Bullshit.
However, if you're interested in exploring Frankfurt's culinary scene, I can tell you about the city's famous landmarks or attractions.
No thanks. Alright, let's set the auto brake up.
Dolomiti 67, contact Munich radar on 129er, decimal 555.
Contact Munich radar 129.555. Dolomiti 067. See you. Munich radar, Dolomiti 067, currently descending to flight level 340.
Dolomiti 8067, Munich radar identified. UAV.
let's see here. So the heading for this runway is 246. Currently 0 out. Winds are 320 by 5. .11135. .111.35. Six, and have B and C. It's 100 foot decision height. After we make this next turn, I'm going to plug in the course. Sorry, was setting stuff up for sent. Yeah, I'm not sure where our flight crew is tonight. I chose a German flight crew, but they're not activating for some reason. Well, this sounds like an Italian airline run by Lufthansa, and it flies primarily around Germany and Austria and let me go up front and put our course in for landing. So let's go heading sync, heading mode 1. It's gonna take forever. Maybe I should have went the other way. Right, 246. Yeah, that's easier. Those are both set up now. Let's go back to flight management mode, go back into navigation. Still no more instructions for descent. Fine. They had us descend a little early anyways. See, where am I at? I wonder why they had us go down to 34,000 so early. We're supposed to descend until this area. Their fixed cameras are just wing views. Interior. What, in the GS3? Or the G3X? Yeah, I mean, usually it's like 3 times whatever your altitude is, plus a little bit, but the Embraer. Oh, and like the airplane that I'm in? I usually take the net altitude and just multiply it by like 3.2. and start around there. So like if I'm cruising at 40,000 feet and the airport's at 1,000 feet, I'll just take 390 and multiply it by like 3.2. I don't know if the airplane I'm sure the airplane in real life would calculate it for you, like a lot of other aircraft do, but this particular, now this is still in development from Flight Sim, you know, from FSS. This is not a finished version of the airplane. It's, you know, still being updated and worked on. Oh, my voice cracked. Oh my god. I feel like I'm 15 again. Hey, Kara. Wanna go homecoming with me? I want to steal your flower. I mean, give you a flower. Also, top of descent, when I plug in the info, like when I build it in SimBrief, it also gives me a pretty general idea of where top of descent is under the flight log here. It'll have TOC and TOD. So like currently this flight here, it's telling me the top of descent is between DF406 and DF407. Gives me a speed at 0.78 knots, or Mach 0.78. Wind speed, ISA deviation. So, now if you're flying in America, you know, you can build the flight for free on SkyVector. If you're flying American, I think it does Canadian routes too. SkyVector is a great way to plan your flights for free for American flights. I used SkyVector for a long time before I switched over to SimBrief and Navigraph. Yeah, good rule of thumb is just over 3 times whatever your net altitude is at a 3% angle, which is, I guess that's usually around 1,500 to 2,000 feet per minute, I think, in most airplanes. I'm not a CFI, but I'll be an SFI, a simulator flight instructor. A fake flight instructor, we'll call it an FFI. I'll get some business cards made up with FFI on it. FFI, the head of bags. I had no idea that the acronym for the channel is FAGS. I didn't realize that until like a couple of days after I set it up, and I'm like, I'm not changing it again. We'll just leave it as the FAGS. Yeah, FAG. What an idiot. Alright, they gotta have us, gotta be pretty close, I think. Where are we at here? Yeah, we're not too far.
Dolomiti 8067, Munich radar, descent flight level 230.
What did they say? 230? I think. Let's see here. Descend level, flight level 230, Dolomiti 067.
Dolomiti 8067, Munich radar, cross PWOW at flight level 150.
Cross TWOW, flight level 150, Dolomiti 067. Alright, let's set this for 150. Go flight level change. What the hell did they just say to us? Cross Piwa at 150. Okay, so we got to be at 150 here. I'm going to leave manage speed mode on for now. I want to see what it switches to when we get below 30,000 feet. Oh yeah, what's my transition level here? Let's see here. Well, it's 5,000 for takeoffs.
Contact Langen radar on 125.2.
Contact Langen radar 125.2, Dolomiti 067. See you. Langen radar, Dolomiti 067, currently descending, flight level 150.
Dolomiti 8067, Langen radar identified. Hello. Dolomiti 8067, Langen radar, cross DF626 at altitude 4000, QNH 1015.
Cross DF626 at 4,000, QNH 1015, Dolomiti 067. I think they had us wait a little too long to descend. We'll see what happened. Yeah, that's it. FFI Fags Incorporated, right. Fake flight instructor for fags. That's great. I should go to Staples or Office Depot and get some business card made up. I like the little bit of wing flex on this airplane. That's nice. I like when the developers put wing flex on the airplanes. It adds a little touch of realism to it. see any speed restrictions coming up, except for this one here, which, you know, we don't really need to follow, but there's Piwa. We'll hold it. If we get there at 15,000 feet, we'll just hold until we pass it, and then we'll drop to 4,000 feet. Start slowing down a little bit too. Like we're just gonna make it. Let's continue our descent now that we know we're B-OK. Let's get down to 4,000. Drop our speed to 250 for now.
Dolomiti 67, contact Frankfurt approach on 118.505.
Contact Frankfurt approach on 118.505, Dolomiti 067. Frankfurt approach, Dolomiti 067, currently descending through 15,000 feet.
Dolomiti 8067, Frankfurt approach identified. Guten Morgen, expect the ILS runway 25 left approach into Frankfurt via DF626.
Copy that, Frankfurt approach. Expect the ILS runway 25 left approach into Frankfurt via the DF626, Dolomiti 067. That's not the runway I have in there. I thought I have 25 right. Not that it's a big deal. You can always change it. Good. Alright, let's change it. Same course. Same decision heights 100 and 11115. Yeah, that's gonna go on my business cards, Bobby. FFI is fake flight instructor. And then, you know, about the fags. We've talked about that before, the name of the channel. The fags. All right, we got that programmed in. Let's put 100 in for the barometer. Drop you down to 240. Seatbelts on, landing lights. Frankfurt approach, Dolomiti 067. What's the current QNH for Frankfurt Airport? What's up, Luis? Not going to sleep anytime soon? More school? I thought you were at school like earlier today.
Dolomiti 67 direct DF626, cleared for the ILS runway 25 left approach, DF626 transition.
Clear for the ILS 25 left approach, DF626 transition, Dolomiti 067. Alright, let's go into heading mode. Let's go into localizer. Oh, I gotcha. Sorry to hear that. That's gotta be rough. think this is correct. We missed 626. We'll be okay. We're gonna go down and make a little bit of a circle, sort of. I hate seeing those things on the ground. Those bird killers. Localizers captured. Frankfurt approach were established on the localizer for 25 left, Dolomiti 067. Oh shit, we still have 20 some miles to go. Holy shit. Put our flaps up.
Dolomiti 67, cleared for the ILS approach runway 25 left.
No shit, bitch. Come on, say intentions. Get some new AI in here. Sorry about that. If that was a loud noise, I apologize. It's a weird playlist. I love my heart in San Francisco. Cabin crew, if you're still in the airplane, take your seats for landing. We're still about 18 miles out. Contact Frankfurt Tower 136.05, Dolomiti 067. Frankfurt Tower, Dolomiti 067, currently established on the localizer for 25 left, coming in for final.
Dolomiti 8067, Frankfurt Tower, winds 315 at 5, runway 25 left, clear to land.
What's the current QNH, Frankfurt Tower, Dolomiti 067?
Dolomiti 67, QNH 1016.
So you don't say 25, you say 25. Gotcha. About 13 miles out. Here's the runway. Frankfurt Tower, we're currently established on the localizer and glide slope for runway 25 left, Dolomiti 8067.
Dolomiti 67, roger.
Yeah, it kind of is. Swiper, no swiping. I forgot what show did a skit of Dora the Explorer, and it had Swiper come by, and it had, you know, like Dora and the monkey, I think it was a monkey. They were like, Swiper, no swiping. And Swiper pulled out a gun and shot them both. He's like, bitch, please. Stole the backpack and ran off. It was live action. It wasn't like, it wasn't cartoon. It was, I thought that was pretty funny. Oh shit, we got flaps full already. Look at that. I didn't realize I put them down all the way. All right, I guess I gotta land this by hand. I don't really want to. I'd rather just let it land itself. So much easier. So before, when I was coming in, we missed 626 right here. We were right here when I turned around, so I turned around, went down, and then picked it back up. Get a big old U-turn. I crashed my plane tonight. Too much pressure to land tonight. Alright, we'll get ready to take the auto pilot off. We'll leave the auto throttle on. Got some stuttering. In all fairness, this airport always stutters. It always stutters. And I have quite a bit of world scenery downloaded for this area as well, so I'm not surprised that it's stuttering. That's the plan, bro. So far we're okay. We're still on the glide slope pretty well. Oh yeah, I changed it. But it's still, this airport always, I've always had issues at this airport. Ever since I've been flying the simulator, I've always had issues at Frankfurt. I've kind of gotten a little used to how to handle it. Say what you want. If I had a first officer, he'd be handling that throttle. Oh, not bad given the frame rate. I'll take it. Not as smooth as it could have been, but you guys saw that frame rate. That was bad. But that's what I get for landing at Frankfurt. That's okay. Now I have like world update, whatever world updates there were for Germany, I downloaded because I was flying into LOWG, so I wanted to have, you know, into Innsbruck, so I wanted to make sure I had like all the scenery and shit downloaded, so. Alright, see you tomorrow, dude. Alright, let me jump in one of those X-Cubs and see if I can find the VNAV real quick for you. Before I jump in the train. Yeah, if I didn't have those, if that frame rate, if it wasn't stuttering so bad, that would have been probably 250, probably. It's so hard to control the airplane properly when it's freezing every few seconds. I thought I was going to have issues going into this airport when I was deciding on the flight, but it is what it is. I ain't mad. All right, let me see what I can find out here for you. Up top. Here we go. All right, let's jump in this airplane. Here, we'll just go right to the same airport we were at before. Let me get rid of say intentions so they don't start chiming up again on us. Bong, bong. Bong, bong. Bong, bong. Hit the like button, bitch. I don't know what it is about Frankfurt Airport, but when I used to play on Xbox all the time, I had so many airplanes that I could not use at Frankfurt Airport. Like, none of the screens would ever turn on. All right, let's see here. So we got this. All right, let's try to find VNAV. Split. Flight plan. All right, let me program a flight real quick. So let's do LOWG. All right, menu, select approach. Load approach. Oh yeah, no problem, dude. I just hope I can help. It's been a while since I've played with this. All right, yes. Alright, now that's in there. Let me take off real quick and see while we're flying if I can get VNAV to show up. But you're flying the T-33. VNAV might not be on this particular plane. I'm not sure what plane the T-33 is, to be honest. Oh, the fighter jet? It might. Most fighter jets don't have VNAV. Oh, yeah, the T-33. I know what plane you're talking about now. All right, menu. I thought you could just go like right on the actual waypoint and set it up, but I don't think this has VNAV. Not the button, but yeah, I don't think the VNAV is operational. I'll do some more digging around after tonight and let you know on Discord. I don't think VNAV is operational. Because most of the time on these type of screens, like with this kind of setup, usually they give you like a VNAV option to choose. Especially if you click on the waypoint information. Yeah, because there's nowhere to plug in altitude anywhere in here. So if the I'll take a look later on when I'm done tonight. But if there's nowhere to plug in an altitude anywhere, then there's not going to be anywhere to plug in VNAV. All right, let's jump in our train. Like in the Garmin systems, you can program an altitude in that you want to go to. And there you can set VNAV, but in that system there, it doesn't let you put in an altitude anywhere. All right, let's quit this game. Right. Yeah, I don't that other system, that G3X, I don't see anywhere where it allows you, excuse me, to put an altitude in. So if it doesn't let you put an altitude in anywhere, then in the flight plan, then it's not going to let you do VNAV. Okay, let's close out the radar. Close out cable A and B. Open up Train Sim World 5. Cable B. Go to Game Capture and change that to Train Sim World 5. Turn off fly-by-wire traffic. Close out the music. All right. Let's do it. Come on, Data. Stop being a bitch. Come on. Yeah, I don't care. Stop sinking. Of course, it gets stuck when I'm trying to stream. Doesn't ever get stuck. Trains, choose a route. Berg, timetable, ICE 3. And here we go, Frankfurt to Kiel. That's what we're doing. We'll do a clear day. Ooh, new trains. Sweet. What side of the tracks are they on? Right there.
Türen geöffnet. Zugbeeinflussung. DB gesperrt.
Alright, let's turn on all the safety equipment. CIFA. ZB. ZB. I think that's it. And let's push 9 and 6.
ASB. ASB. ASB.
Alright, very good. That's all set up. Normal lights. We can move our up here. 604. I think it'll stop automatically. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I can move this all the way up to 330. I hold in X. All right, that does override, and this does release. All right, very good. So this U on the bottom of the screen means we're in LZB territory, which is pretty much like a really smart cruise control system for the train. So this blue dot's the current speed limit, and then when it increases, it'll just increase all on its own. What's up, Nicholas? W setup. I don't know what that means. Obviously, it's funny because Don's laughing at it. Maybe it's just over my head. I don't know. Yeah, a little bit. Well, I went on a lot earlier than I usually do. You missed a pretty good landing, being that the frame rate was absolutely atrocious. It was minus like 300 or something like that, which is not great, but being that it was stopping like every few seconds on the way down, I think we did pretty good. Oh yeah, the frame rate was absolutely terrible. Frankfurt has always been terrible for me. Doesn't matter my settings or what plane, it's always been terrible with frame rate. Surprise! I don't know what the hell he said. I'm trying to think if that means something. Maybe it's the beginning of a joke. Like 2 W's set up. One said to the other. It's probably a bot. Probably a bot. Nicholas the bot. It's not a real person, it's a bot. Man, when I wake up tomorrow, I gotta go to work. It's so weird. Maybe I'll win the lottery tonight and I don't have to work tomorrow. I got my tax return back, so I'm rich for like 2 months. Maybe I can put off working for like another 2 months. I still never got any unemployment money. I filed for that shit the day I got fired last month. Still haven't been paid any of it yet, which is crazy, 5 weeks later. I'm not ashamed. I've paid into unemployment my whole life that I've been working. I'm not ashamed to take advantage of it and use it if I need it. You know, I've paid into it for many decades at this point. I wish it was brighter outside. Alright, we're over speeding by 1 kilometer an hour. But we're still in U territory, which is good. We have 7,800 meters. Sorry, 7,500 kilometers until a change. It looks like we're going to be lowering our speed here coming up. Yeah, down to 200. Not right now. When I'm done this, I'll probably put it on. Yeah, I think this means we're going to be dropping down to 200 kilometers an hour in 5,800, 5,600 kilometers. It's crazy that trains can go this fast and stay on a track, isn't it? Making turns and the body rolls, and it's crazy they can go this fast and stay on tracks. They go faster than this in Japan, I think. Don't they go like 300 or... Yeah, there's the G. That means we got to slow down. So let's start slowing down. Because if that G starts flashing, it might stop the train completely if the G starts flashing. And we don't slow down quick enough, it'll actually stop the train. It'll put the emergency brakes on. Probably hockey. That would be my guess. Sifa. Yeah, that's what that red G means. The red G means we have to slow down. It's okay, but as soon as it starts flashing, you're in trouble. All right, now we can go max throttle again. Now we can go back up to 260. Actually, I'm not. I'm staying right here. We got to go back to 200. You got to go right back to 200 kilometers an hour. It took them to make train tracks, being that so much of the track is underground. Like I read when they were making these tracks, they didn't want there to be a lot of elevation difference. They wanted it to go really fast. In order to do that, they had to keep it kind of flat the whole time. So they just went through mountains instead of going around them or up and over them. They just blasted their way through like every mountain to keep this track as flat as possible. Pretty cool. Hey, bitch, I got you. I don't think Bobby's answering because he doesn't know what sport either. He's trying to look it up right now to figure out what sport they're playing tonight. I don't think he realized that we would ask him that. It's like, oh shit, they asked me what sport. Now I gotta find out if Canada and Sweden are playing against each other tonight. They're playing cricket against each other right now. Water polo. They're playing darts. Cornhole. The Canadian Cornhole Championships. Are you a cricket player, Don? Is that your sport of choice? That's your sport of choice, Don. So much flange, my goodness. This simulator and Microsoft Flight Simulator, they love using flange when you're outside listening to engines. No way it sounds like that in real life. Yellow eye that keeps popping up on the corner here, that's a CIFA. It's I don't know what it stands for, but it's like a dead man, like you gotta push the dead man pedal to let them know you're awake. So if I don't interact with it, I just have to hit the B button on the controller, but if I don't do anything, then it'll also put the emergency brakes on and bring the train to a complete stop. But you get more points when all these systems are active, so you don't have to do it. But they're all in the cabinet over here. This cabinet down here. Get how to do the... Oh, that's not it. I was trying to put the flashlight on, but I forget. I don't think I can do a flashlight while I'm sitting anyways. All right, 49 kilometers to go. Where's Bobby? Are you back yet? What'd you think of the landing? Saw how choppy it was? You try buttering a landing when it's that choppy. It's like near impossible. Boy, I can't wait to fly that iFly 737 MAX again, man. That thing was awesome today. The engines sounded so good. I really like the interface too, the tablet that they have. That's a bit of a learning curve, but I think after a couple more times using it, I'll get it down. That's a very well-made airplane. Definitely well worth the money, that's for sure. $70. Which, I mean, it's a lot, but almost every airplane in that category is that much. You know, the PMD G737s were that much. The Bay 146 and the RJ, I think, were that much. Phoenix is in that price range, so it's not terrible, but it's definitely much better money spent than buying that Flight Sim Lab A321, which I just found out today. Actually, when you download Flight Sim Labs, when you download their app for the computer, and for updates and shit like that, it puts malware on your computer. I didn't know that until today, so I very quickly erased that off my computer. I had really high hopes for that Flight Sim Lab Airbus, but it is not a very good airplane, in my opinion. You might like it. You might. we have another B. Means we're going to be slowing down to 200 again in about 9,000 kilometers. Bobby. Yo, Earth to Bobby. Come in, Bobby B. Uncle Bobby B, baby. My favorite character from Transformers. Uncle Bobby B. I might have to watch the first like 20 minutes of Transformers just so I could watch Bernie Mac. I think he did. He's really AFK. AFK for life. This right here is a classic. Emmy! And I like, what's his name? Anthony Edwards, I think is his name. The other black dude in the movie. It's like, see, they put that plate of donuts in front of you to test you. See if you're guilty. I ate the whole plate. He drops the plate down. You said you were going to check out the landing. I told you my frames were fucked, but it wasn't too bad for the frames being fucked. I'll take it. You know, it was under 400 feet per minute. It was a lot closer to 300 than 400. But I think if the frames were straight, that would have been another butter landing. But it's only Frankfurt. I've always had trouble at that airport. Always. It doesn't matter what device I'm using, what I have downloaded, what airplane. I always have issues at that airport. They are gate frames. Every frame a fag. I like that channel. EFAP, Every Frame a Pause. I don't know if any of you guys ever watched that channel. It's got Mueller and I forget who else. But I like Mueller. He does a really good job of breaking movies down and shit. TV shows, and he's got his own channel. I first found him when he was doing reviews of the last 3 Star Wars movies, and I mean, like, each Star Wars movie he talked for like 4 hours on each one and just obliterated each one of the movies very well, and he sounded like he knew what he was talking about because he got like a British accent, so he sounded like he knew what he was talking about. You know how like people from Britain, they always sound like they're smarter than Americans, like they're kind of talking down to us. Let's get our speed back up again. But yeah, him and then Freeney and then Rags and some other guys, they Critical Drinker. There was another guy that used to be on the show, but he stopped streaming. I forget his name. He was really good though. Yeah, EFAP's good, and then what's the other channel where he breaks down movies in like 15 minutes or less? I forget the movie review channel. But they're usually destroying the movies as well, pointing out like scenes that are wrong, and you know, they had torches in one scene that were lit. They go to another character, then they go back to the people with the torches, and now the torches are not lit. Yeah, I forget the name of that channel. CinemaSins, that's it. CinemaSins, that shit is awesome. I love CinemaSins. But yeah, like I was watching Pitch Black last night, and in one of the scenes, they had like the crew with all the Molotov cocktails lit. Everyone had them lit. They pan over to Riddick. Riddick says a couple things. They pan back over to the people again, and like half of the Molotov cocktails are not lit anymore. They're out. They go back to Riddick, and they go back to the people, and they're magically lit up again. Like, somebody in editing had to have seen that, and like they were just okay with it. They're like, nobody's gonna pay attention to that. Which might have been true 25 years ago when, you know, the movie came in. Which is crazy, that movie's 25 years old. Since I'm old. I'm so old. Where did time go? Where'd it go? Gone. Round and third, heading home. Give me that nice little wooden jacket to wear. The wooden coat. We're gonna probably start slowing down in about 7 or 8 kilometers. Unless it's very possible that this train will just come to a complete stop on its own. I don't know if... I don't play this game enough to remember if the destination we're going to, if it'll allow LZB to run while we're pulling up. But some of the stations, it keeps it active, LZB, which is this blue U down on the bottom right, you know, the autopilot system. It's going to start slowing down on its own. Now we got to get to 180 kilometers an hour. It's very possible that this thing will come to a stop on its own. As long as this blue U stays up, it'll come to a stop on its own. Hopefully they'll stop doing transgender studies on rodents. I couldn't believe that story when I read that thing last night. NIH has 15 open grants right now for studying transgenderism in rodents. I know, poor rodents. I don't know if they get so upset. Do they get triggered if another rodent misidentifies them? Like if another rodent squeaks at him the wrong way, does it get like upset? I don't. They read him a book. All right, we're slowing down, bitch. Trans-rodentism. Flashing, I don't like it. Alright, there we go. Now it's not flashing. Probably did. If we tell him Trump's for it, then he'll be against it. Like, oh man, you don't want transgender rodents. Trump's for that. All right, our autopilot's taking us down to 180, very good. Let's see what our next speed is. 140. All right, let's continue to put the brakes on. It'll put the brakes on by itself, but I'm gonna help it out a little bit so we don't stop. So we don't have the emergency brakes put on us. Graffiti on the walls. So we just went from Frankfurt all the way up near the north, I guess it's the North Sea. all the way up top, like near like I guess near Brussels maybe, or not Brussels, but like Denmark, and all the way up top. All right, we got to get to 100. Let's just keep slowing down. You know what game I haven't played in a while I want to play? The lawn mowing simulator game, and the oh, what's the name of the game again? Where you the pressure washing game. I beat that game. I did everything on that game. Power Wash Simulator. That game is awesome, man. I have all the DLCs for it. Yeah, I've put in some time in that game. Yeah, the lawn mowing game, I'm not a huge fan of. Just it gets very boring after a while. But power washing game, I love that game. Oh yeah, I agree. Yeah, I like the really big mowers. And then going to the dinosaur area where you have like wide open field to run around in. All right, so it looks like it is going to bring us to a stop on its own. I'm going to help it along a little bit, just to make sure. It kind of does. What'd you call me? All right, that's about it. Get our gold medal and go home. And I'll continue to look up the VNAV thing when I'm done tonight. I don't think there's a way to do it in any of those planes. Gold medal, bitch. All right. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. It was fun. I'll be back hopefully tomorrow. I should be back tomorrow, even though it's the first day of like real work for me, but I should be back tomorrow. And that's about it. Have a good Thursday. Yeah, I don't think there is too. Like if you can't program an altitude in the flight plan, then you're not going to have VNAV. So anyways, I'll see you guys on the next episode of the Airplane Show. Hit the like button on your way out and have a good Thursday. See you later. See ya.